Good morning. It's making that sound. Okay, is my mic on and working? Looks like it. I'm gonna make it a little louder. Hi Zero, welcome. Oh, give me a sec. I need to take a drink. Alright. What is making that sound? It's fine. My computer is making noises. It's fine though. Okay. Before I roll the wheel and everything, let me just... I want to warm up my hand really quick. Because it's been a bit since I last did some art, aka like 2 days ago, but you know, it's whatever. Okay. Hello, welcome. Let's switch over to the wheel. Okay. It's... Why is it sized like that? Oh, because it's used to... Okay. Hi. I know what I'm doing here. Anyway, let's roll the wheel. See who I get. See if it's anyone interesting. Ooh, snow flurry. That works. Can you make a request? I'm not taking requests on this stream. Next request stream will be like, once I hit 300 subs, I will be doing another request stream. If the request isn't drawing related, then you can feel free to request away. If it's just like a music request or something, then that's fine, but yeah. I'm trying to keep requests specific to streams just so it's not... It doesn't end up with every stream being a million requests. Either way. But thank you for asking. Instead of just requesting. Okay, snow flurry. Let me check. Who she's all related to. So Snow Flurry, where is she? There she is. Okay, so I think she's probably white and gray. I don't have designs for any of her family, so this will be purely me going off of nothing. I guess I'll give her some curly-ish fur. Anyway, so Snow Flurry. She's another cat like Sweet Fern. Snow Flurry's a cat that I haven't done too much developing personality-wise. She's got more of a personality than Sweet Fern does, but she also has some interesting lore to her name. Why are we doing lagging? Give me a sec, I gotta wake up my board. Anyway. Yes, every time I reach a sub goal, I will do a request stream as kind of thank you. And just for some fun. I may do request streams outside of sub goals, but it purely depends on how I'm feeling. And right now, I really want to I'm really focused on getting designs for all of these characters. But after that, maybe we'll see. Thank you. Give me a second. Okay. What was I talking about? Right, I was talking about Snow Flurry. Let me give her a little smile. So her name lore. So some important information includes, so she has a sister named Light Mist. And their father is named Webfoot. I recently learned that mourning dove isn't. Yeah. Yes, I did name mourning dove after the bird, but I didn't want to use morning in that spelling, so I just used the time of day. Hawkstar likes birds, so all of his kits got bird-related names. And Moonfeather's special because they live in Moon Clan, so he named one of his kits Moon Kit and then gave her the suffix feather. Because he is silly like that. And his wife definitely named Morning Kit. And then he said, bird name? Yeah. Hi, Blaze Cloud, welcome. Where was I? Right. So, Snow Flurry has a sister named Light Mist, and their father is Webfoot. Their mother is named Light Snow. And, give me a second, I gotta check something. Hi again. So sorry for that. Right. I was at Light Snow. So, Light Snow, unfortunately, did not survive the birth of her two kittens. And so, her mate, Webfoot, named them both after her. Hi Leo, welcome. Oh, the eyes are too big again. But yeah, so Webfoot named them Light Kit and Snow Kit after their mother. Snow Flurry, who is the one that I'm drawing right now, for those who just tuned in. Is my mic on? Just making sure. Also, hi, your mind is blown. Welcome. So yeah, Light Snow and Webfoot had Light Kit and Snow Kit, Snow Flurry is the one we're drawing right now. But he was gonna name them Mist Kit and Light Kit. No, Light Mist is one of the kits. His mate is Light Snow. And he is Webfoot. And so he named his kits Light Kit and Snow Kit. Or Light Mist and Snow Flurry. No, Light Mist is one of the children. I know, having this is why I don't do too many like matching names, similar names. What is all wrong with this face? Anyway, so Snow Flurry. She is Sun Clan's, words are hard. She is Sun Clan's, nursery assistant. I gotta think of a better word for that. I don't know if nursery assistant is giving me what I want. Whatever. But she is the nursery assistant. She would like to have kits someday, but she's not too bothered about finding a mate right now. And she likes helping out queens. Right now, her sister, Light Mist, is in the nursery, with her own first litter of kits. Cloud Kit and Haze Kit. I kind of I'm gonna give like floofies to her. But yeah. Snow Flurry's always been very caring. She was kind of a go-to kit sitter when she was an apprentice in New Warrior. Which is why she was kind of recruited, quote unquote, by the former nursery assistant. Ooh, that ear is way too big. Blah. My ears are being too big. Hello, welcome. Maybe I'll give her slightly smaller ears. I want her appearance to almost be a little... I want her to be fluffy. Kind of round. But yeah, Snow Flurry's chillin'. No pun intended. Why did I only just find this channel? Looks way too underrated. Thank you. Well, welcome. I'm glad you found this channel. Thank you for the sub. Oh my, quit doing that. It lags sometimes and then my lines aren't being drawn. Trying to think if there's more about Snow Flurry that I have. Oh, hi, Live Fox. Welcome. And thank you. She gets along well with her niece and nephew. Cloud Kit and Haze Kit. She also tries to be, I mean, she's kind to all of the young cats, because, I mean, she helped raise a lot of them. Hi, Bella. Thank you. Another Dandy's World person in the stream. Yeah, she tries to be kind to she's very kind to most of the young kits, or younger cats especially, because, well, she helped raise them. She is trying to help her sister. She kind of sounds like she'd be related to Brightheart. Maybe. She does kind of have like a Brightheart-ish feel to her, vibe. Yes. I think this is the right amount of floofy. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. In the story, or at the beginning of the story, she's trying to help her sister connect with her new step kits. Because Light Mist wants to be part of her new mate's family. Ash Nose. That's his name, right? I have too many characters. I sometimes forget what their names are. I think it's Ash Nose. Where is it? Where is he? Hello? It is Ash Nose. You love how I do hair? Thank you. Hair's fun. Hair tufts are fun. I don't like drawing humanish hair is difficult. But little hair tufts are fun to do. But yeah, so Light Mist is trying to bond with her new family. The biggest issue is that, once she and Ashnose were kind of officially mates, his previous litter was already on the older side, or his first litter was already on the older side. They were like nearly apprentice age when she and Ashnose got together. And at this point, Astercloud and Bracken Breeze are full warriors, and while Honeypaw is lagging behind slightly, she is warrior age. So she's finding it kind of difficult to connect to her stepchildren, even though she would like to have a familial relationship with them. And Bracken Breeze, she's the most tolerant of the three when it comes to Light Mist trying to be a parent to them. Also, hi Gizmo, okay, welcome. But yeah, Bracken Breeze is definitely the most tolerant of her trying to be a parent to them. None of them see Light Mist as their mom. I love how you include other cats in the lore. Thank you. I've got 3 different clans, that I'm building from. So, I've got whole warrior clans to build off of. And I wanted to, when I was making the lore for everyone originally, I wanted to tie everyone in. I've got all kinds of familial bonds and stuff. Where was I? Right. So, Bracken, Aster, and Honey, they don't see Light Mist as their mom. They don't see anyone really as their mom, because their biological mom is. Did I make her a kitty pet or just a loner? I just remade my allegiances, so I'm still trying to repiece everything in my brain. She's a loner, that's right. But yeah, so their biological mom is a loner who gave them up to the clans. Ashnose wished they could have stayed together, all of them, but Jupiter was not. She just did not want to deal with it. So she dropped the kits off, said bye, and is gone. Which left Ashnose with 3 kits. And that's like part of their hesitance towards Light Mist, is it almost feels like she's taking away their only parent. And trying to replace someone who wasn't there, who she doesn't even need to replace. Yeah, that's causing some tension in that family, and Snow Flurry is trying to help her sister as much as she can. She was one of Ashnose's main helpers with the kits, so she knows quite a bit about how they behave. And I think that's about all I've got with Snow Flurry. Like I said, a lot of the most of my background characters I need to further develop. I don't even know if I've got a mate in mind for her. I might not give her one at all. I may have her just adopt kits in the future. I don't know. I've been working. I was having fun messing with my family trees and everything. And I'm currently trying to fill in the gaps. Because a lot of my my sequel characters kind of appear out of nowhere. Her legs are too long, I think. It is someone that wants to be mates with her, but she's too focused on the kits. I could. I'm trying to find who's in her age range that doesn't have a mate. I'm also not exactly sure how old she is. I lost that information and I've changed up things enough. I could give her a half-clan romance. Or an outsider one. I'll have to think about it. I think the only free cat I have that would be in her age range would maybe be Shrew Stripe, but he may even be a little young. I'd have to look through things. But, I've been trying to fill my allegiances, or I've been trying to fill in some gaps. Have I ever had the heart to kill off a character before they got their warrior name? Yes. There's actually an example. I have a few examples of that. So in this story, excuse my dog. Give me a second. My dog wants to go outside. Never mind. Someone else is putting him outside. In this story, the doggo lied. Give me a moment. Okay, there's a dog at my side. He's all worried about the dogs outside, but doesn't want to go out and see what's going on. Yeah, I hear ya. You're right here, baby. Anyway, so my example for a cat who does not make it to getting their warrior name in this story is probably Dark Kit or Dark Paw. You've probably heard me talk about Dark Paw a couple times if you've watched the previous streams. He gets sick as an apprentice, and he does not get better. And Nettlepool, something I haven't talked about, Nettlepool tries to give him a warrior name, but arguments prevent him from doing it, like, officially. And the warrior named Darkpaw probably would have so the warrior named Darkpaw would have gotten if he had lived to be a warrior, if he had made it to being a warrior, would have likely been Darkfire. But the name he and Nettlepool discussed was the name Darkfeather, or Darkwing, something kind of bird related. I might go back and watch the other streams after this because this seems so cool. Thank you. I talk about my characters a lot. All of the Designing Warriors OCs titled streams are from this universe that I'm talking about. Which, if you don't know, these are my fan clans. Sun Clan, Moon Clan, and Eclipse Clan. He should be reincarnated to be named Darkfire. Maybe. He wouldn't have minded the name Darkfire, but he really wanted, when they were just, there was a scene in my head. Hi dog, what's wrong? You're okay. There's a scene in my head because none of this is written down. I feel like she needs a flower or something. Or some berries, maybe? Maybe some leaves. I don't know. She needs something, but I don't know what that something is yet. But anyway, there's a scene where, where Nettlepool and Darkpaw, discuss, like, they talk about what Darkpaw wants to be when he's older. And, like, oh, what do you think your warrior name is gonna be? Things like that. And Darkpaw would talk about wanting something that's kind of, that, like, signifies being free of what he's dealing with, and, like, a name to celebrate that he survived. And he thought something along the lines of feather or wing or flight, maybe dark heart, something like that. The reason I said Darkfire is because Hawkstar would absolutely name his grandson after himself. Because he's just that type of guy. Random question, but can I send a post about you? Sure. I would very much appreciate it. I enjoy doing these streams, I enjoy seeing the new people that find me randomly. So I would not be opposed to you sharing my platform. Thank you so much. Hi, what's wrong? Come here. Puppy, you're okay. Give me a sec. Let me deal with my doggy. Hello, I'm back. Your mom found your YouTube channel. Wow. dad told. Well, I'm sorry about that. I mean, I hope they were at least supportive of you and your channel. Okay. Accessory. What accessory could this girl use? She feels like she needs one. Maybe some berries in her tail? I don't know. I'm not good with accessories. Hello, welcome. Doggy, what's wrong? I've exhausted all the solutions. I don't know what you want. Come here. Come here. I wish you were smaller and I'd just put you on my lap, but you're not. You're not small at all. No. Okay. Give me another moment. Okay. Are you done? I don't know what you want, Dougie. Unfortunately for Dog, he is on the same side as my drawing hand, so I can't give him the constant pats that he seems to be craving. Yeah, I don't know what I want to give her, so whatever. She's fine. Maybe I'll think about it by the time the line art's done. Let me extend my canvas a little. But yeah, Darkpaw is an example. He never gets a warrior name. Another example is actually in the sequel. And it's so in the sequel, a big part of one character's this is a big piece of that character's or a character's story. Do you think maybe a leaf anklet would fit her? I don't know. I don't do too many, like, ankle accessories. Maybe. I'll think on it while I'm working on things. And I'll just add whatever accessories I'm feeling after the line art. What was I saying? Right. I was about to talk about Sparrow Kit. So Sparrow Kit is a character from the sequel to this story. Watching this while you're doing homework. Let's stop with the whole freaky stuff. Thank you. Not while I'm drawing feral cats, please. My mind went completely blank. Yeah. So, Sparrow Kit is a character from the sequel to this story. Or the sequel to the story, Echoes of Stars, which is where this character and a bunch of the characters I was just talking about are from. For those who are new. And so Sparrow Kit and Eagle Kit were born in Moon Clan to Spark Leap. And they have their father, who did not make it to them being born, is named, I think I've decided his name is going to be Eagle Heart. I think that's just fitting enough for his character and just generic enough to be a good Moon Clan, a good safe Moon Clan name. That Osprey Star probably would have chosen it. Is Oak Kit a part of this story? No, Oak Kit is not. She is from a different universe altogether. Yeah, Apprentices Alone and Echoes of Stars are not a connected universe. This is just the universe that my brain is... These are just the stories that my brain is thinking about right now. I come back to Echoes, like, every couple of months. I spent a good 3-4 years I've spent it's been like 5 years. But yeah, I've spent a good 5 years developing this story on and off. And some of the newer stories that I've made are they're new. They're made within the last like year or so. So yeah, only the stories Echoes of Stars, Blood and Water. You may hear me talk about Reunite the Stars or Reunite the Skies every once in a while. That is also part of the story, or a part of this universe. I forget what I was calling the clan origins story. But yeah, that's all from this universe. Everything else that I've talked about is their own separate universes. Anyway, Sparrow Kit. So so Sparrow Kit and Eagle Kit were born to Sparkleap. Eagle Heart died before they were born. Hi Loyal, welcome. Oh wow. That's a huge coincidence. I think all of the night. Sometimes you just have to think about something for years and years and years to get it to be really good. Not that I'm saying my stories are amazing or anything. I don't know. I like them because they're mine. And I like my characters. But yeah, so so Eagle Kit and Sparrow Kit are not well looked after. Sparkleap is still grieving her mate's death. Oh, thank you. She's still grieving her mate's death, and she's not she's not like the most attentive. And the only other queen in the nursery at that time is just would not watch. Was not into watching other cats' kits, and the nursery assistant at the time of this event was in the healer's den, sick with something. But anyway, so one day Sparrow Kit and Eagle Kit decide that they want to go on an adventure. And so they sneak out. They sneak out of camp, and they end up at a river Let me actually, for fun, because why not? Hi, Nightmare Ash, welcome. Where is my map? There it is. Can I have my map, please? My crusty map that I need to remake. Anyway, so these kits, they travel all the way to the stepping stones. And their bright idea is that they're gonna hop across and kind of just see how far they can get before they're caught. Which, who knows? Maybe they could have made it all the way to Sun Clan camp. Unfortunately, rocks big and slippery, or the rocks are slippery because they are in a river. And so Sparrow Kit slips and falls into the river, and Eagle Kit goes in after him. Luckily for them, they are found and saved by a Sun Clan patrol. But they were still relatively young, like probably 3-ish moons, 2.5, 3-ish moons. And they both end up getting sick from their time in the river. And unfortunately, only Eagle Kit recovers. His immune system is a little bit shot, but he does recover. Sparrow Kit does not. And the reason why this is a big part of Eagle Kit's story is that Sparkleap is not happy. And she blames Eagle Kit for what happened, even though it was technically Sparrow Kit's idea to cross the rocks, or try to cross the river, but Sparkleap doesn't know that, nor does she really care. And in a mixture of grief and anger and convincing herself that it's not going to matter anyway because Eagle Kit is probably going to take the same turn soon, she spitefully renames him Dead Kit. Unfortunately for him, fortunately and unfortunately, he does end up making it. He makes a full recovery and becomes an apprentice. The leader at that time, Osprey Star, is not amazing with names. Hi, I hear you, baby. Yeah, she's not amazing with names. I mean, if you want a good example, I need to find out where she goes in the timeline, but Osprey Star does accidentally give a cat the suffix mist, which is all fine and good, except for the fact that her name was Misty Paw, so she gave a cat the name Misty Mist. But yeah, Osprey Star, not amazing with naming. Puppy, I don't know what you want. You just keep whining. I'm sorry, I don't know what you want, baby. Anyway, Osprey Star announces to the whole clan that Eagle Kit's name is Deadpaw. And even though her deputy is like, no, Osprey Star, it's Eagle Paw, it's too late. The bullying, it's coming. So yeah. I'm gonna stop there with Deadpaw's story, because otherwise I'm gonna go through the whole timeline, and I love Sweet Storm too much. Maybe he'll get some art at some point. Hey, yeah, let's stop with the whole freaky I asked before. Hi, puppy. Anyway. But yeah, I could talk about Sweet Storm all day. I love Sweet Storm. And his whole Deadpaw era. There are definitely other examples of characters with this, because this is all about if I've done characters who don't end up earning their warrior names. I've got more examples of that. I can't think. None of them are as important as the two that I mentioned, story-wise. But yeah. How do people draw good with a mouse? My secret is that I'm not drawing with a mouse. I'm using a drawing pad. I just have my mouse visible. My secret is that it's a lie. Okay. Maybe she doesn't need an accessory. I think it would be cute if the nursery assistants had accessories, but I don't know. I don't know what I would give them. Can you ever find a good app or device to draw on? I use Medibang Paint Pro, if you want to check that out. Hi CSX, welcome. It's completely free. Device-wise, I've got no suggestions. See you, Zero. Have a good day. Yeah, she's very floofy. I think she'll be fine without an accessory. I think having... I'm trying to think of what... I don't remember my herbs, but having some kitten-safe herbs would be cute, but if I want to add things, I'll add them in later. Shoot, now I have to decide what colors she is. Well, Webfoot is dark gray, and Light Snow is probably white. So I guess white and gray. Because Light Mist is light gray. I mean, I could just make her pure white cat, but I don't want to do too much of that. Maybe. I almost kind of want to give her a little... Now, the blue is just an example, but my instinct is to do freckles on her, but I can't... Excuse the dog. But yeah, my instinct is to do freckle designs, but I can't really do that because then she's gonna look too much like Cotton Dapple. Who's another cat. If they were from different clans, I wouldn't care, but because they share a clan, probably don't want to do too much of that. I also have to make sure she doesn't look too much like Comet Sky. Which of your OCs do you think would be best friends with Cobalt? I don't know. You would have to decide that, because I don't know Cobalt enough. You can decide who you think he would be good friends with if you want. I am focused on this right now. Excuse the TV. I don't feel like stopping it. Maybe I'll add some darker gray into her design, make it a little more interesting. That's not what I wanted. But yeah, I'm trying not to make her look too similar to everyone else. I'm also trying to limit the amount of just one color designs that I do. Just to put some variety into my designs. I don't know how much I'm liking that mask or that patch. Let me quickly, maybe if I just look up gray and white cat, I'll get some design ideas. This would be easier if I had any of her other relatives designed, or a clear idea of what they look like. I don't. Other than the fact that I know colors. I could do one of these with her. I'm gonna do this real messily to see if I like the vibe. Give me. I don't know. Give me a sec. I gotta let in my dog. Welcome to the dog stream, where the dog wants all the dog stuff. Most of your OCs you make on Warrior Cats Ultimate Edition and then draw them. I don't have a super good grasp on that. The words are gone from my head. I don't go on Ultimate Edition all that often. I very much have fun just drawing a character from scratch and seeing what I end up with. But people who do know Ultimate Edition, like morphs and stuff, do make some very pretty designs. She looks... No. She looks like Hazeltail. Ooh, I could give her a van coloration. Let's see how much I'd like that. I just don't have any friends to play with, and then I spend an hour making a cat and then just don't do anything, so Your designs don't translate well. You get bullied on the game. That's not cool. I do agree with some designs just don't translate very well. I don't know. Neither of her parents feel like they're tabbies, so I don't want to give her stripes. But yeah, that's not cool that people are... I've heard the horror stories. People can be mean on that game. I'm sorry you've had to deal with that. Ooh, what if I did? I was gonna save this for a different cat, but I want to see if I'd like it. Remember when you saw the whip of fire stars? Yes, I did. I do remember that. No, it's not for this cat. That wasn't the right color anyway. I could still add freckles to her. Yeah, there are too many cats related to Firestar. Yeah, I guess I remember that. Some of these designs have been super difficult. Sometimes making a design based purely on a name is hard. What if that is the same color. Then maybe still doing the darker. I don't know. Clover Paw was called Crayon Paw? Huh. I mean, I know there's a lot of kids on there, so it could just be people misreading. Maybe a saddle mark and then light gray legs. Maybe. Crayon Paw is actually would be a fun name, but not if your character, not if that's not your character's name. Yeah, I would assume that they just misread it or mistyped it. Unless it was done multiple times, then that's a little more intentional feeling. Okay, I gotta stop defaulting to just putting hearts in my designs. Actually, trying to see if I can get inspiration. I almost want to do a snow fur-esque thing. Well, they kept saying, oh, that's... People are mean. Gray and tan. I mean, even if your cat was like weird colors, there's no reason to be mean about what you created. Snowflake under the eye, but maybe not if you're trying to make it more like a realistic OC. No, I don't care about realism. The snowflake could be cute. I don't know how I'd... The snowflake would be cute. Though I do... It may not work with this design just because I tend to do more simplistic stuff. But maybe like maybe a darker patch. I'm almost tempted to make this dark gray a black instead. This would be... See, I don't have a concrete vision for what light snow looks like. She used to be... Now I'm going to talk about my family tree really quick. So, originally, she was the daughter of a cat named White Blaze. I'm not gonna write that whole thing out. Maybe I am. Give me a second. I feel like writing right now. So, White Blaze was originally going to be the father of Light Snow and Brindle Willow. But I snapped their connection so that White Blaze is only Brindle Willow's father. Because I felt it made it a little weird, because Light Snow is the mother of Light Mist, who is the stepmother of Honeyfire. who becomes mates with Mossy Glow, who is the daughter of Brindle Willow. So, even though they are not related by blood, it felt just too on the line for me to comfortably keep that connection. Thank you. I love Mossy Glow. She is one of my main characters. She unfortunately will not be getting I won't be talking about her while I'm doing these designs and redesigns, because she's already got an updated design. She's actually really fun. I want to show off her. I've shown this off a few times, but this was her first design. Oops, I moved that instead of. But yeah, this was her first design. And now, not save, wrong button. Now she looks like. Too many things. Where is she? Now she looks like this. But yeah, she's already got a current design, so she's not on my wheel of characters. But yeah, I love her. She's one of the main characters, and she's important to me. She will be talked about a little, because her parents still need to be redesigned. Unfortunately, Pebble Dust and Brindle Willow are a little rough looking currently. Yes. The You Were Everything video, the smaller cat is Mossy Glow. The bigger cat is her former mate, Angel Wish, who is actually, there she is, and her current design is this. Big girl. I love her. But yes, that was Mossy Glow. Thank you. She is so floofy and tall. Oh, Angel. I love Angel. Okay, I blanked out for a second, and now things are coming together. Hello, welcome, Shark Garden. I see YouTube recommendations has struck again. I I seem to now be in some kind of algorithm. So, welcome. I think I am stumbling into a design. I love fumbling around for however long, and then it's just like, oh, something is happening now. What if I did this? She looks a little more flowery than she does snowy, but I'm not against it. You should have Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast. Leo. Yummy. No. That's not it. I'm getting somewhere. Should I make her nose darker? Then I could do like, if I did something like that. I can't wait to have breakfast after this. If I did something like this. I was talking about the timelines before, or my the family tree before. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm getting all kinds of different time zone people showing up. It is 9:40 in the morning for me. So, but I've had more than a few people tell me it's like afternoon or nighttime for them, which is interesting. Ooh, some darker gray freckles could be cute. What if I got rid of my colors? Oops. Bring my colors back up. But what was I gonna say? I was messing around with my family trees because I redid my allegiances, so I needed to redo my family trees. And I've realized that with all of the relationships that develop throughout the story, I'm gonna switch back to, give me a second. So, not this one. Give me a second. Oh, you guys don't get to. You guys don't get to see me log in. Eastern Standard Time. I think I'm Eastern Daylight Time. I thought I was EST, but I think I'm EDT. But yeah, either way. So, this is my main family tree that I have. It continues on for seemingly ever. But anyway, I realized I wanted to see who I didn't already have. On the family tree. And I discovered that at some point all of Sun Clan becomes connected to each other. So all of Sun Clan from the starting allegiances that I have is on this family tree. That was a fun discovery. Anyway. Definitely not what I expected to happen. May have to go through and fix things up. There's no, like, crossover or anything. But not great. Family trees are difficult. You got a staple in your foot. That's not good. I think I'm gonna go even darker. Oops, that's not the right color. I almost want to go black with it. It's not gonna look. What's it look like on this screen? Yeah. But I hope you're okay, Dandy's World Lover. Can I get your opinion on something? Sure. What's up? I don't know. I don't think I'm vibing with the darker color, actually. Got an OC named Whisper. Do you think it sounds too much like Whisper? I mean, it sounds exactly like Whisper, if you say it quickly, but I think that's cute. If you wanted something similar that doesn't sound like whisper. You could do something like wisp rumble or mist purr. I think the main thing is saying it fast. Like if you're just saying whisper. But if you make a note of if you're saying it out loud to be like whisper, then it doesn't sound as much like it. But if you don't like it sounding too much like the word whisper, I find that if I have a name that I like, but I don't like how it sounds audibly, I will look for synonyms for whatever word or words that I really did like from the name. Also, hello, welcome, Doomoodle. Words. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, I think I'm liking this. Oof. Oh yeah, purring wisp would be cute. Purr is actually a super cute suffix. It's a cute word. It needs to be used more. Okay, well, now I've come to the real challenge, which is what eye color am I giving her? I don't remember if I had a listed eye color for her at all. I think Light Mist probably has yellow eyes. I have no idea what Webfoot would have. So maybe some pale yellow eyes would look nice. Blue eyes would also, you know what, I'm gonna do blue, and then I'm gonna do my favorite thing ever, color shifting, to see if I like a different color better. Blue was my first thought. I just don't know if it'll be too... I don't know. Oh, and I don't even have to color the other eye. Sick. I don't like the... Wait, this all contrasts. Whatever, it looks fine. Now, I'm gonna hue change, see if I do like this. Yeah, the yellow actually isn't it. Okay, oh, I love your art style. Thank you. I'm glad. It's taken me a long time to get to this art style, so. What about this? Well, here, let me do this. Because of course now I'm stuck between a couple different hues. How do I hue change? I have there's a setting or whatever in on Medibang. You can't see my drop down things, my drop down menus, but it literally just says hue on it. It's a filter, and it lets me change the hue, saturation, and brightness. I have no idea. It shows up on my capture, but I don't actually know if it's. Does it show up on stream? Yes, it does. Cool. But yeah, I use it every once in a while if I'm just not sure what color will look best. I think this is it. I'm gonna change the colors ever so slightly to look a little better. Did I make it look worse? I think I did make it look worse, actually. We're gonna go with that. Now let's see if I actually really do like it, or if I've tricked myself into thinking I do. Draw floofy animals. Floofy animals are fun to draw. And you want to be an animator. That's really cool. I hope you get to a point where you can. You know what? This doesn't look too bad. It doesn't scream the name it doesn't scream the name Snow Flurry. But I like it. I think it fits. But yeah, good luck with learning animation. If you're not already on the path. It takes a lot of patience. Yeah, I think I like this. Let me I'm not having another issue of not saving, so let me save my stuff real quick. Snow flurry. Learning how to draw cats better than want to try PMVs. PMVs are fun. I'm trying to work on editing stuff. The You Were Everything animatic thing I made took like 4 or 5 hours to make. Thank you. It took like 4 or 5 hours to make, and it's like I didn't color it or line it or anything because I needed the idea out of my brain. After Art Fed, I'm going to be learning puppet animation. It's valid. Have fun. After Art Fight, which I'm done with Art Fight at this point. I can't get back into the zone. But after I get my fill of or finish all of these designs, I want to practice more animation stuff. Art Fight is kind of stressful. Now I feel bad because I got all kinds of... I had so many people attacked me and I did 7 attacks. And I didn't even get to do my mass attack, but I can't get back into the zone. Every time I even think about it, like, I can't. Which is fine. It's whatever. Well, I almost called her Light Snow and Light Flurry again. Snow Flurry is done. Yeah. I mostly feel bad. I have a thing where people can make me designs, and I say that I am going to do design revenges, but even that, I can't. I just can't make myself. Do I stream most days? I stream every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I do not stream on the weekends. It's too loud. And I want to give myself some breaks. But yeah, I'm actually going to end stream here. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back again tomorrow, as I said, 8 a.m. And I will probably be doing another design. So, have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye!